My name is Jorge Augusto Meira. I am a research associate at SnT. So I work with data. And when I say data, I'm talking about big data, I'm talking about IoT, the Internet of Things. I'm talking like the core of databases, so it's many different topics that I try to put all together. And I come from the basis of databases, let's say the core, the architecture of databases, up to dealing with the data and through the visualization. That's the top of my research. So you have to deal with the data, but at the end people has to understand what I'm doing. So that comes the visualization as well. When you talk about data, we are talking about many different challenges. And nowadays one of those is machine learning. So one of the things that we are trying to do is to make the machine to learn with the data, to give us some answers. And every time the machine gives us answers, we have to represent it and put in a way that we can make sense of these answers. And then we come to the visualization point. There are many different challenges. There are challenges related to research itself, but more than this is the relation that we have with people. When I say people, is another researchers and partners, because if you know SnT, they are really an industry-oriented research. So one of the challenges is to bring these people to work with us, to understand what's research, what you can do for them, and to put the things together, the real problems of the real world of the companies, the industry, and the research, the pure research that we try to do here. We use different tools. It's not only one thing or that, but for this I brought something that I think that's very cool. That's the HoloLens. So that's what we call nowadays the augmented reality or mixed reality. It's one way to interact with the data, and people say that they try to extend your body to something. And for this we have what we call the HoloLens. It's a Microsoft device. We have a computer here, so it's all in one. And when I'm using that, if I just put it in my head and I talk to you, and from now on I can see you and I can see holograms. And that's when to show the data and to represent the data in the real world. The people that I work with, we have like very high level researchers here. It's a very nice experience to be with these people, and more than this, the nationalities, like we have people from all around the world. That for me it's amazing. I work with people from another country, my team, in the entire building, so if I go for a coffee, I'm talking to at least 5 to 10 different nationalities. It's not only one thing about SnT, it's about Luxembourg as well, of course. But SnT has this really strong aspect.